Alright, what is going on everyone? It is Super here. Welcome back to another Mortal Kombat X video, and today we're going to be doing another Q&A video. And don't worry guys, I will answer a lot more questions than this one compared to the last one that I did. I pretty much just went off on the whole zoning topic because I think it's really important for people to see the difference, in zoning and quote unquote spamming and, saying it's a cheap tactic, stuff like that. So if you guys missed that, make sure you guys go check out that video. I'm doing these back to back, so I don't even know what the response is going to be on that video. Hopefully it's a positive one. If not, I don't really care. I just hope some people, learn the difference. But let's get fucking started here. The first question comes from Videum, and he asks, which do I want more, Injustice 2 or MK11? As a Mortal Kombat fan, I would love a Mortal Kombat 11 right after MKX, for like 2017. Instead of having them release Injustice 2, I would love Mortal Kombat 11, but we all know that's not going to happen. They're going to go between their two main franchises, every 2 years. So I think we're going to see Injustice in 2017, and we're not going to see Mortal Kombat 11 until 2019. But if I had to choose, I would want Mortal Kombat 11. So next up here, Match Player asks, why did they take away Aaron Black's tick throws on his command grab? Well, Match Player, it's a pretty easy question to answer, even though as an Aaron Black player, I would definitely have liked for them not to take out, some of them. But Aaron Black, even though he has a command grab, he is a mix-up heavy character. He has 50-50s. He has his forward 1 overhead starter, back 3 low starter. He is meant to be a 50-50 mix-up character. And, to add his command grab in there was just a little ridiculous with all the tick throws, because he was pretty much the best grappler in the game, even though he's not meant to be a grappling character, because his tick throws were so strong, because you were scared of the low sand grenade when you're doing a 2-on-1-2-2. You're scared of the overhead and low, and to add a variety of tick throws into that was just a little bit too much. And I even saw that whenever I played Aaron Black, they took away the ability for you to cancel or do a tick grab after 2-1-1 and 2-1-1-2, and before, if you could believe it or not, you could actually tick throw after 2-1-1-2-2, which added a whole new dimension of mind games, because you were able to do the low sand afterwards, which is a true block string, which was fucking ridiculous. So they took away his tick throws because he's meant to be a 50-50 character, and to throw in all the crazy tick throws like 1-1 tick throw and stuff like that was just a little ridiculous, as far as his offense. So that's why they took away his tick throws. Kuru Walrus is the next question, and he asks, would I consider trying Tekken 7 when it comes out? Yeah, I probably will. There's a lot of characters that I like. The last Tekken game that I played, it was Tekken 3 back in the PlayStation 1 era, and I haven't really played any Tekkens since then. But I definitely like that they're gonna bring over Akuma to Tekken 7, which is really cool. I like a lot of classic Tekken characters like Jin Kazama and Huarang King, characters like that. Really like their designs even back in the day. So I definitely will once it comes out. Actually, I'm not gonna say I definitely will. I'm gonna see some gameplay and see the trailers, stuff like that, and see people who I know play it, and then if I like what I see, then I'll pick it up and try it myself. Next up here we have Boogeyman, and he asks, who would you prefer for Injustice 2, Starfire or Supergirl? So between these two, if I could only choose one, I would probably go with Starfire, just because Supergirl seems a little bit, too plain. Starfire has a cooler design, has, cooler powers and stuff. We already have Wonder Woman, who we know is going to be an Injustice. Obviously, Superman will be an Injustice 2. So having Supergirl there would be kind of overkill. So I think Starfire would definitely be a better character. So next up here, Combat Texas asks, will you do a playthrough on the Injustice 2 story? And yes, I will do a playthrough on the Injustice 2 story. I might even do a playthrough on the original Injustice story, just to have it on my channel, just to go through it and experience it, with my live reaction, because I do know what happens, but I haven't watched the playthrough or someone play through the game or the story mode since 2013 when the game came out. So I don't really remember anything about the Injustice story other than obviously the main details. So I might even do a playthrough on the first one, but yes, definitely for sure Injustice 2 I would do a full playthrough on that. So next up here, N Noble asks, would I like a MK character in a Street Fighter game or a Street Fighter character in an MK game? Again, I am, a huge Mortal Kombat fan, so I would want a Street Fighter character in Mortal Kombat, because then the Street Fighter character can do fatalities, it could do brutalities, and it could be like ultra violent and stuff. I think if a Mortal Kombat character would be in Street Fighter, he would be a little bit boring, because not the two games as far as like fighting styles are completely different. Some people might find Street Fighter really boring. I find it really entertaining, really exciting, because some of the moments, some of the things that happen in high level play for Street Fighter are ridiculous. They are so much fun to watch. The mind games that these players play on each other, the reads, the conversions, stuff like that, it's amazing to me. But as far as talking about characters, I definitely think it would be a lot more exciting for a Street Fighter character to come over to Mortal Kombat and do fatalities, do brutalities, have, intro dialogues with all these characters. It would be fucking awesome. And if I could probably choose one, it would definitely not be Ryu. Maybe Ken, because Ken has a lot more personality than Ryu. Just thinking off the top, maybe Akuma, someone like that, even though he doesn't really have personality. But imagine how cool his fatalities and brutalities would look, how cool the character's design would look. Akuma's just one of the best characters ever in Street Fighter. I can't believe he wasn't in Street Fighter 5, but he will be in Tekken, which is, a huge plus for Tekken 7. But I would definitely want a Street Fighter character coming over to MK. So that is going to be it for today's video. Finish it off here with the Serenity Brutality for Aaron Black. I hope you guys enjoyed today's Q&A, and I will see you guys next time.